Hello, wonderful people of the great World Wide Web. In this video, I continue my ride home with an adjusted plan due to the bike troubles, with two epic locations still ahead before reaching the Swedish border. Let's see what's next. And there I was, at the start of the second place I had planned to visit that day, the Trollstigen mountain pass. Finally riding one of those roads I had seen in countless photos and videos, but nothing could really prepare me for it. From the very first corner, I couldn't wipe the smile off my face, even making me forget about the bike issues for a while. I was slightly concerned about the trolls. It was cloudy, no sunshine, so they weren't exactly at risk of turning into stone or exploding if they're ancient. I was honestly just waiting for one to jump out from behind a rock, laughing, shove a stick into my front wheel and run back into the mountain like nothing happened. Or maybe leave a bit of oil somewhere on the road, just for entertainment. After taking in the amazing views, it was time to find a place for the night. I was about to camp closer to the road when a German overlander couple pointed me toward a much better spot just a few meters from their truck. Before settling in, he even took a few photos of me, something I'm always grateful for, since I'm usually the one behind the camera. I woke up to bells and footsteps moving around the tent, and my first thought was, great, the trolls found me. But it was just a local sheep doing the early morning patrol. We were clear to stay, although the inspectors were not impressed that we arrived without any snacks. With a sheep inspection behind me, it was time to head toward the last stop on my Norway adventure. By this point, ferries had become part of the daily routine. And there I was, standing above Geirangerfjord, completely speechless. Some views don't really need words. I would have probably stayed longer, but my uninvited travel companion showed up again, rain. So I kept moving, riding through one of the most remarkable parts of this trip. Another small concern started to creep into the picture. I noticed the engine was consuming oil. The amount wasn't significant. I topped it up with about deciliter of oil I still had left from Finland. But it caught my attention because my Hemi had never used oil before. It wasn't a major problem at this point, but it was one more thing to keep an eye on alongside the chain. It rained heavily that day, even by Norwegian standards. But by the time I reached Fossberg, it had eased off a bit. I stopped for a short break and, to my great pleasure, managed to find a place that served espresso. After a much appreciated espresso, I pointed the bike toward the Swedish border. The plan was to get as close as possible before looking for a place to spend the night. And just when I thought the rain had decided we'd hung out enough for one day, she was back for another round. Knowing it was my last full day in Norway, I decided to make the most of it. Despite the weather and the bike troubles, I chose an unpaved route high above the main road, treating myself to a few more great views before leaving Norway behind. With my last kilometers on Norwegian gravel behind me, I was back on the main road. Choosing smaller roads this time paid off big time. I stumbled upon 1960s Mobil gas station, and of course I had to check it out. It turned out to be a part of the Norwegian Road Museum. The museum itself was closed, but the gas station was a lot of fun to explore. Maybe a bit too much, as I stayed longer than planned. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
While I was enjoying the old gas station, I was also looking for a place to stay for the night and found a perfect campsite about 30 kilometers away, where I rented a small cabin. After a full day riding in the rain, the hot shower felt like a gift from heaven. The next morning I opened the cabin door, saw this, turned straight back around, called the owner and said I was staying another night. I spent the day enjoying the peaceful place, washing my gear, cooking and taking a short walk once the rain eased. Well rested, I got back on the road and continued toward the Swedish border. But the rain still refused to give up on me. And with that, it was time to leave Norway behind. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where I explore parts of the TED Sweden. Ride safe and keep exploring!